Stevie lived with us until he was about 35. At that point, Stephen was developing dementia symptoms. So we realized that over time he would need more care.
Providing the lifestyle you'd like to do, there's a point where you're not able to do that any longer, can't keep up with the activities. And the point is, where do we go?
Ability Beyond, the staff has always been awesome, friendly and knowledgeable and attentive. They, treat the kids like family.
Whipple is a family. It's not only the way the individuals are, it's the way the staff is. We are a family.
They're all getting older. And Stephen, we realized he would need more facilities in the coming years.
He had a lot of issues with the bathroom. Stepping into a tub was an hour-long ordeal. Now you can bring a wheelchair in here. This is just like a shower wheelchair. So he transfers from one wheelchair to this one and able to shower him.
We owe it to the community to help the community. We're part of the community. We are the community.
The services that Ability Beyond gives to all its clients is amazing. And if you have a need for your child to be anywhere, they're certainly going to get the care and the attention and the services that they need. Couldn't find a nicer place.
When Zach was around 20, he was diagnosed with mental illness. I knew he needed some type of supportive living. He would often kind of wander the streets, walk around, because he didn't have a lot of things to do during the day. I got Zach to say okay to come to an interview for one of the houses to live in with Ability. And the first appointment that we had, Zach had no interest. About a week later, I got a phone call from that woman who interviewed him that they wanted Zach to come back for another interview. And she told me that Michelle was going to do the second interview with Zach. And during that second interview, Michelle just saw something. I was able to see this sort of lost person who seemed to be begging for help. The Adult Mental Health Program is a program made of 10 individuals, men and women, who are in the Danbury community. And it's a program that is developed to help people with symptom management, as well as learn and teach adaptive living skills.
Thank you.
Since Zach came to the Ability Beyond program, we've really got to see him flourish. He's grown in his confidence, and we can see this how, he comes out and he hangs out with peers and he socializes with staff.
They scheduled me, asked me if I was going to do a vision board with a list like one of the staff members, and I said yes, and now I do it usually on Sundays. I work on it. I put on there good things for understanding like life and understanding my life and like things that I liked, so that way when I see it, it helps me.
I can see him living in a community. I can see him having a roommate and going grocery shopping together and going out to the movies or just spending time together. He has a lot of potential and ability and talents. There's so much that he can do, and I just want for him to believe in that again.
E.T.'s disability, I don't even know if it has a name, but when he progressed through the school system, he just wasn't going in the same direction as everyone else. He was slow to start speaking. We were looking for somewhere for him to go that could accommodate not only his developmental disability, but the fact that he has insulin-dependent diabetes. We wanted somewhere in Ridgefield And when the opportunity became available to build this house, he was one of the first residents.
God could not pick a better site for a group home. In the middle of everything, walking distance to everything.
Our individuals that live here love this town loves our individuals. Everyone is super supportive, and the individuals here recognize that and feel comfortable in going out, and that fosters a great level of community integration for our individuals because they feel it and they want to go out and enjoy the town and be part of the town.
I couldn't imagine my brother without ability and without places like his house and without daytime programs. If they went away, it just affects so many people's lives.
Based on our experience with Ability Beyond, I cannot think of a better investment in Communitas than contributing significantly and materially to Ability Beyond's fundraising efforts and to its many activities. It is truly an investment in the present as well as the future.
Our primary challenge was finding an appropriate place for Ryan to live. We had great difficulties and experienced many disappointments in finding the right home for Ryan to live his adult life.
My first impressions of Ability Beyond was that they were a savior. They greeted us with open arms, really caring about us and about Ryan to find him the perfect place to live.
Ryan moved into Lewisboro just over a year ago, and it was a fantastic experience. You can well imagine walking into a new home, spacious, with big bathrooms and a big modern kitchen. We knew it was going to be appropriate and good for Ryan and all of his roommates.
What were your first thoughts when you came into your new, beautiful house?
It was gorgeous.
Having a fully accessible home and residence is so important because they don't have to worry about steps and not being able to access a certain part of the house. There's room so they don't have to worry about bumping into a countertop or a doorway.
Before in the old house, we did have an individual in a wheelchair and he could not maneuver down the holes independently. So he had to communicate to staff every time he wanted to move. Can I get some help?
Really cool about that available wheelchair accessible. Because there's all everything was tight. Really tight.
And what about having a house that you can go wherever you want because your wheelchair will fit everywhere? What does that mean to you?
The most compelling message we want to convey is the true quality of care and concern given to all served by Ability Beyond and to their family members. Often, it can be so easy to use words like sincerity, compassion, kindness, love to define the virtues of those providing daily hands-on care. But when they are seen in action and observed unnoticed in real-life situations, you readily come to the realization that these unsung heroes, hardworking people, are indeed very special, gladly and willingly fulfilling the needs of the very special people they serve. This, we feel, is the real and true mission of Ability Beyond.